Hi, Snake Diane back from vacation, finally. I've been back for a week now and getting things put back together here and doing the laundry and all those normal things. Went and got my dog out of hock and haven't really been paying a whole lot of attention to my weight. But luckily, when I got on the scale this morning, I hadn't gained anything. I'm doing really well. So here's what I managed to accomplish. On February 4th was my last eating day from my first fast. I was 175.8. I did a 1-day refeed before we went on vacation, and I was at 174.4 on my 1 day of refeed. So I actually lost another pound that day. And then I went on vacation with no scale and no way to know what was going on. So when I got home, I was back on the 18th. I got on the scale and I was 180. I was so happy. You cannot imagine how happy I was. When you finish a long-term fast, you're going to gain between 5 and 10 pounds just because your body's going to put back the water that it lost and is going to fill up your colon. This is just a normal physiological function of your body. And so don't sweat it. It's not fat. It's just weight on a scale is all it is. And I had only gained 5 pounds. I was at 180. Now we've been back for a week and I've been eating this entire week. And I got on the scale this morning so I could give you my numbers. And I was still at 180. So I'm starting my fast this morning, my second long-term fast. I'm starting this morning. And I was at 180 with a BMI of 26.4. I remembered to get my BMI numbers. So I'm really thrilled about these numbers. I'm so glad I haven't gained anything from eating normally. And I haven't been paying that much attention. But I have been trying to do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And I try and stay away from the carbs as much as I can. We went out for dinner on Friday night and my husband ordered calamari for an appetizer. And I didn't have any of it because it's breaded. So I stayed away from it. And I've been doing that and OMAD and I'm maintaining my weight. Excuse me. And excuse this shirt. All of my shirts are too big. I'm going to have to go shopping. Isn't that great? I love an excuse to go shopping. So I'm starting my second round of fasting today. I don't know how long I'm going to do this time around. I'm not going to set a specific date. I would like to lose at least 20 pounds. If I lose the 20 pounds, that's going to put me down to a set point. That'll put me to 160, and I was 160 all through high school. So I'm worried about hitting the 160 point. That may be a difficult set point for me. I'm not going to know for sure until I get there. But when I hit 180 and my first fast, that was a difficult set point. I bounced around for days, just 1 pound up, 1 pound down, and I finally gave in and ate. And so then I figured, all right, since I've already screwed up, I'll do a 3-day refeed. I did a 3-day refeed and then went back to fasting again. And that broke the set point. I was able to get below the set point, so I was really happy. I might have to do the same thing again when I hit 160. I'll wait until I get there and I'll figure it out when I get there. But I would like to do at least 20 pounds. If I could do 25 to 30, that would be fantastic. But I'm not going to set a date, and I'm just going to do this as best as I can, and I'm not going to worry about it. And the funny thing is I've been really looking forward to doing this fast. I've been actually looking forward to not eating. And I never thought I'd ever say that. I never thought I would ever say that I was looking forward to not eating. So two other things I'm going to do different this time on this fast is I'm going to start working out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk, which means you walk and warm up your body and then you run as long as you can. and then you walk some more, and then you run as long as you can, and you walk some more. So since it's Wisconsin and it's still really icy outside, our springs are really not springs at all. We get spring in June. So I don't want to go outside on the ice. I don't want to injure myself by slipping on the ice and set myself back. So I'm going to do this at the Y. The Y has a track. So I was out there the other day with my dad, and I did walking till I warmed up, and then I ran 1.5 laps. And then I walked, and then I ran 1.5 laps. So that's my baseline, is what I'm going to use. Each time I do this, what you do is you go further when you're running. So if I did 1.5 laps on Monday, when I go on Wednesday, I have to go further than 1.5 laps, even if it's just 2 steps further. You go further. And then on Friday, because you do this every other day so that your muscles get a chance to heal and your body gets a chance to recuperate and get rid of the inflammation. So you do it every other day. So when I go in on Friday, if I've done 1.5 laps plus 2 steps, I have to do 1.5 laps plus 4 steps. So each time you go, you want to increase the amount of running that you're doing. I also kept track of what my distance was, and my distance was only 1.6 miles. That was it. Each time you go, check your mileage, and if your mileage isn't going up with your increase in your running, that means you're walking too slow. You need to increase the pace of your walking. But the distance you cover should also be improving because you're running more. The more you run, the further you go. So that's what I'm going to do 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I take my dad to the Y on Mondays and Fridays, so I'll do it then, and I'll go in on my own on Wednesdays, and this is a half hour. I'm doing this for a half hour for right now. The other thing I'm doing is I'm going to start doing stomach exercises. I'm going to start working on my core, because right now my stomach looks like a snowman. You know how snowmen are shaped? That's what my stomach looks like, and I want to flatten that out. So I'm going to start doing some stomach exercises and increase my core strength, and that's very important, because if you want to be able to get up off the floor, not like an old person, but like a normal person, you need a core that's strong. If you want to get rid of your backache, you need a core that's strong. So it isn't just about flattening it so I look better, it's also getting strong. And a strong core will improve your balance. So it's very important to your health to have a strong core. Now I'm going to do these exercises every single day for the next 30 days. That's my goal, to not miss even a single day for the next 30 days. And I will make a video so you see exactly what exercises I'm doing. And that's going to be a couple days from now. I have to get my husband to do the camera work for me. But as soon as we can arrange this, I will show you exactly what I'm going to do so you can follow along and do it with me. And if you think about it, if it works for seniors, it'll work for you. So I've always promised myself that I would make these videos at least under 10 minutes. So I'm going to sign off here. And look for my next video, which will be on the stomach exercises that I'm going to be doing. And wish me luck on my second fast, and I'll keep you posted on how I'm doing. And thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.